we do welcome the fact and the news that the 16 German states have finally managed to reach a compromise and agree on a future regulation that will certainly increase, or that will surely increase, the level of legal and regulatory certainty in the market going forward. We also welcome the fact that after a number of years, if not donkeys, all product categories are included in the future regulation, albeit in one way or another, as you have very, very correctly pointed out and very pertinently summarized right now. Indeed, it does feel, Lycka maybe, or there he is with his legendary smile.
Better late than never.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you. I suppose what I was going to say is that is the welcome and that is the good news. But I do agree with you that there's every chance that the future regulation, if and when implemented, will throw out a number of regulatory issues. And not only regulatory and legal issues extend into EU law issues, data protection law issues, but also practical issues. Because from my perspective, the key problem that we maybe as a market, we may be facing come at the 1st of July 2021 is really twofold. First of all, it's not as though on the 1st of July 2021 licenses will be issued, because there will be no regulator. So that doesn't help with the overall legal and other certainty on the market. And the other issue, in my view, is very practical or pragmatic, if you will, because owing to all the intricacies and inconsistencies of the proposed regulation and all the other bells and whistles the regulation is coming associated with, be it the waiting times for switching from one product to another, from one operator to another, cross-operator limits, and all this jazz, brushing aside the proposed deposit limits and the fact that there will be other limits on the slots and poker, and you've already alluded to the extremely convoluted proposed regulation of online casino games. I reckon, first of all, both operators and customers will be rather confused. I'm afraid that a large group of customers might, unfortunately, be minded, if not incentivized, to bet with black market operators that will simply not care about any of the proposed and by that time very likely implemented restrictions. And I suppose the final fallacy or foolishness, without trying to be disrespectful, is the fact that all the restrictions we have just talked about here will not apply to German lotteries.
Yeah.
And ultimately, also what this new regulation is trying to achieve by its own admission is to replicate the existing retail or land-based setup, if you will, in the online world. And I'm really concerned that that's a recipe for disaster.